My friends, my friends, my friends, my friends. What is up? What is everybody up to today? I hope you're well. Hope you're well. Okay, so there we go. Let's begin. So, okay, I think I can turn this thing. Oh, you know what I'm really excited about? You know what I'm really excited about? Buddy, Brothers with TV game. Very good. When I was in Japan, um, I found that they had Doritos taco flavor, and I was at Walmart today, and they have this is fully loaded nachos. Oh, I thought it was fully loaded tacos. Oh, man. Well, hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good. How are you doing, buddy? All right. So, we have to um find runes. Okay. Must have all 13 runes. Bring me the stone hidden in the castle courtyard. Okay. Is this a castle? Castle courtyard? Courtyard. Okay. Womp womp. Me and my friends. How are you feeling, Isaac? How are you feeling? I'm very proud of you. Perfect. I'm very proud of you. Okay. There we go. So, guys, I can't wait to go to the Blue Jays game. That is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. We're going to be pretty up close and personal. I'm going to bring my I'm going to bring my camera and my uh, long lens. That'll be very cool. It's going to be a very cool experience. And the Blue Jays are beating the Tigers right now. And if they do beat the Tigers, which the Tigers would have to come back with like a historic comeback, they'll be the number one team in the entire American League. And I think the second best team in the whole league. That's so cool. That's so cool. We haven't been this good since 2015. So it's been 10 years. It's crazy to think that 2015 was like 10 years ago. Like that's so weird. In 2015, I was in college. Um, yeah, craziness. Where the hell do I go? Ah, there we go. All right. Bam. So, guys, I can't believe the heat that we've been going through. Oh, by the way, big thunderstorm tonight. So, if the, uh, if the, uh, if the live stream cuts off, It's because of the weather. Okay. Okay, cracked walls and crumbled debris have covered many switches here. Okay. Hey, Richard, my man. What's up, buddy? Hey, Dwarf Squatch. My two good friends come in at the same time. That is awesome. What's up, guys? Skipping the gym today because I had a big workout yesterday. In total, lifted 80,000 pounds. Then tomorrow I'm gonna do a full body day. Wow, good for you, man. I was at the gym today, and I actually pushed myself to do an extra 7 minutes on the. I pushed myself to do 7 minutes, and so I did 47 minutes today on the bike. But all of the machines were in use except for the one with the one with your legs where you push up. The bar is here and you push it up. That was the only machine that was available because it was really busy when I went today. So I did that, and it was a good workout. It was a good workout. Okay. You must find a switch. Listen, okay? Oh no, you can't turn the invincibility off. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. Do I go here? Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, perfect. Which fave workout? Big thunderstorm, yeah. Yeah, big thunderstorm. Like rain, when it bounces off the ground, it bounces like maybe like a foot. Big thunderstorm tonight. So I might lose power. Yours is squats? You like the squats? My favorite, I like the bike. I like being on the bike. Um, I'm on there for a long time. You know, the start of the bike ride is pretty scenic. You know, the first 15 minutes of the bike ride is pretty like casual, and then it starts to get harder and harder and harder, and then just pushing yourself through it. It's awesome to listen to music when you're biking because you can really get your like your pedaling, you can get it on the same timing as the music that you listen to. I would say my favorite workout's the bike. I don't really like lifting, but I do lift every time I go to the gym. Because I want to have the guns, baby. I want to have the guns. No, I don't want to. I don't want to be like some big juicy bodybuilder or anything like that. I just want to be toned and look good. Leg press? I'm scared of doing the leg press. I've done it. I think I can do. What was I doing on the leg press? I think I was doing 190, like on the machine. I think I was doing like. Yeah, I think I was doing 190. When I was in high school, though, I did like like a 350 or something like that. It was really impressive for high school. I don't know what I did, but I remember the leg press. I had strong ass legs because I was a goalie in hockey. I was a goalie in hockey, so my legs were super strong. Okay. Oh, God. These are the stupidest things. What do I do? There. Okay. So, guys, I'm very conflicted. I need your opinion. Christmas time, Chicago or New York City? I already did a vlogging series in New York City, and it didn't do as well as I was hoping for it to do, um, considering the amount of money that I spent to do it. Um, I would love to see New York at Christmas, but I live in Toronto, and going to New York at Christmas is something that I. Oh, it's Dracula. Going to New York for Christmas is not a hard thing to do. Um, the other thing I was thinking is Chicago. I'd really, really like to see Chicago. Um, I've been seeing in my shorts these like really beautiful, like shorts that are made in Chicago, showing off some of the buildings and stuff. And I would really love to do photography there. Oh, come on. And yeah, and it would be new. And it would be new. What do you guys think? Would you enjoy? Would you enjoy Chicago more? Would you enjoy uh what's it called? I don't know. I want to do Chicago personally. Even though it's a big city, I'm pretty sure that it would be cheaper than New York. Okay. I wish I could see something like that in my shorts. All I got is family jewels staring back at me. I don't know what you mean. Um, I'll send you next time I see one of those shorts, I'll send it to you on Instagram. And then if you watch that short, I'm sure the algorithm will pick it up. But yeah, it's super beautiful, and oh goodness, and it shows these buildings, and the river. I've seen a lot of videos where it shows the river, but in the winter when there's ice in it and stuff, and it just looks beautiful. The only problem with the only problem with going in the winter is it's a fucking pain in the ass to film because you've got your camera and stuff, but you also have to wear your winter jacket, you know? And I have like it's not a Canada Goose jacket, but it's the same kind of thing, just without the Canada Goose brand, right? It's a goose down jacket, but it's not a Canada Goose jacket, you know? Um, so my jacket's really puffy and stuff, you know what I mean? Huge pain in the ass to be in all the time. In Canada, though, you really need a goose jacket. I'm sorry. I wish I could see something like that in my shorts. All I got is a fan. Oh, I get it. The family jewels. Yes, I get it. Sorry, man. Things go over my head pretty easy. Some things go over my head pretty easy. Oh, goodness. Okay. Ooh, there we go. When I go back to Japan, um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the uh, sumo tournaments. Okay. Oops. Oh no! Okay. Do you know that in some places in the Southeast Asia? Oh, there we go. Southeast Asia, they they season up rocks and they fry them up and stuff, and they like stir fry rocks, and they don't swallow the rocks. They just kind of suckle on them. But but yeah, that's weird, isn't it? That's weird, right? Oh, I wonder what these rocks taste like. Oh, we found a rune. If you're going to sumo bring my mom, she'll do great. Oh my. Yeah, see, I have a nice coat from back in 2008. Oh, nice. It was what my grandpa bought me. The thing is still good to this day because of how high quality it is. Oh, it's a Cabela coat. Oh, okay. I used to. Is it a real tree? Like the is it like a camouflage jacket? And is it like a real tree? I used to have before my goose down jacket that I got 2 seasons ago. Um I wore a Cabela's real tree goose down hunting jacket. But the problem is um here in Canada wearing camouflage stuff when you're not hunting is like super trashy. It's like I'm not complaining about it at all. I don't care if you wear camo. I was an outdoorsman, right? So I figured that's why I wore camo. Hey, Shred Lounge. But yeah, usually if you see people like in the city wearing like a real tree hunting jacket, um, you would usually think they're like hillbillies or something, right? Um, so I had to stop wearing that because I was getting too many like negative looks and stuff. No, it's an actual Cabela branded coat. It's the same as Carhartt. The coat. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. That's nice. I got. Do you know do you guys know the store Mark's Work Warehouse? Or is that a Canadian store? That's where I got my jacket. My jacket was, I think, I got it for a good price because I got it at the end of the season. Um, I think I got it for like $400. I think I got it for like $400, or maybe I don't really remember to be honest with you. It's a nice jacket though. What's really nice about the winter jacket is I've never, no matter how cold it's gotten, and we've gotten to like -40 and stuff like that where I live. Um, Pillage the Castle Armory. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? It's so nice to see you. Um, is this the armory? Nope. You know what I used to do though when I used to work at Home Depot, um, Home Depot has a very good return policy. If you have a Home Depot credit card, you can return anything that you buy um, uh, within a year of purchase and get your money back, like no questions asked. So for years, when I used to work at Home Depot, I would buy like one of those Milwaukee heated jackets that are like $700, you know. I would buy one of those Milwaukee heated jackets and I would just put it on the credit card and I would keep my receipt. You don't even need to keep your receipt at Home Depot because they'll just look it up for you. Um, but I kept my receipt, and then when the sun came out and I didn't need it anymore, I would just pack it up and bring it back to the store, get all my money back. I did that for like 4 straight years. That was good because those heated jackets are awesome. They're not worth the money though. They're not worth the money. If you're gonna spend like $800 on a jacket, then you might as well spend $1,200 on a jacket and get like a Canada Goose jacket. You know what I mean? Like there's a certain amount that when you're freely spending it, you might as well spend a bit more to get like the best quality. Columbia makes pretty good coats. That's my cold snap coat. My what I like about my coat is no matter how hot cold it's gotten, I've never had to wear a sweater underneath it. I can always just wear a t-shirt. I can always just wear a t-shirt and I'll be fine. Oh, sweet lord. I remember you said you had cancer. I did. Yeah, yeah. I had bone cancer in my orbital bone here, and the scar goes from here, it goes down my nose here, and then down through my lip here. Yes, cancer survivor, right here. Oh, and check out that scar. That's a fun scar. How do scam stores buy Kai? I don't think that's a scam at all. That's their own policy. You know what I mean? They have a no questions asked policy at Home Depot. So if you wanted, you could buy, as I said, with the Home Depot credit card, you could buy yourself like a $1,000 bandsaw to like build a house. You could build the whole thing and then just bring it back. When I was working there, I never understood why anybody used the rental service, right? Because we used to rent like chainsaws and just pretty basic things, you know what I mean? Sledgehammers we would rent out and stuff like that, tampers and stuff. And it always blew my mind because these people would come in and they'd spend, 45 bucks to keep a chainsaw for 4 or 5 like hours, right? When they could just go to the shelf, buy the chainsaw, and this one doesn't even need a Home Depot card because they have a 30-day return policy without a Home Depot card. So if you had a shitload of wood to chop up, you could just buy a chainsaw, chop it all up, and then just return it as long as it's within the 30 days. And I don't think that's a scam at all because that's their policy. You know what I mean? That's their policy. It's something that they know as a company will happen, but they're banking on it not happening, because most people aren't going to do that, you know? But you can. There's nothing stopping you. It's not illegal. I'm happy to have winter again. Bye-bye for Toronto. Yeah, you're going to really enjoy Atlanta, man. You're going to really enjoy Atlanta. I was only there for a little bit. I was at the airport. I saw the Martin Luther King exhibit. I think it was Martin Luther King. They had like a bunch of his like childhood stuff. It was really cool. I would love to check out Atlanta. I think it would be a big culture shock for me. But I'd be down. I'm sure that I think that personally, I've always heard that Texas has like the best barbecue in the States, but I would think that maybe that place would be up there as well. Respectfully, the companies take into account the cost of returns and pass that on to customers. If everyone did that, it collapsed everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that if you're doing their own policy and you're not breaking any rules at all, I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. Did you have leukemia? No, I didn't have leukemia. I had bone cancer. Yo, Kai, what's up? Hey, Savage, what's up? My man. No, I didn't have leukemia. I had bone cancer. It started as like a cyst. It started as a cyst in my gums, and then the cyst became cancerous, and it took over my bone in my whole orbital bone. It took over that, and it also took over my left sinus. So, It wasn't leukemia, no. Anywhere down south is gonna have good barbecue. Well, that's what I was thinking. I'd think Atlanta would have good barbecue. Um, I'm thinking Alabama would probably have really good barbecue. I want to go to one of those places. You know what I see a lot of Americans do, and I've never seen it once in Canada, but they'll have like this restaurant where they'll just, I think it's called a seafood boil or something like that, where they boil a shitload of different shellfish, and then they just like drop it onto a big table, like no plates or anything, and you're just picking off it. I would love to do that. Is leukemia bone marrow cancer? I think so. I think so. I don't know too much about leukemia, to be honest with you. I don't know too much about, like, I don't even know how to pronounce um, I don't know how to pronounce the cancer that I had, you know? It's called bone cancer, but there's a, like, a scientific name for it, right? I don't remember what it was, you know? However, there was a newspaper article written about me, and in that article, they mention exactly what kind it was. So if I ever forget and I need to remember, I can just Google that article. That's what seafood boils are, and they're gross? What's wrong with... Wait a minute, why would it be... What is happening? Um, why on earth would a seafood boil be gross? It sounds amazing. Just having like crawfish and like lobster and crabs and shrimp and like all that stuff. That sounds amazing. Also, I've seen them, they boil it in like this water that has like 30 pounds of seasoning and stuff in it. I would love to try it. I would love to try it. That to me seems like maybe like a New Orleans thing, but I don't really know too much about where food comes from in America. Yeah, I don't really know where food comes from in America. It's gross because I hate fish. Well, that's subjective. You could say it's gross because it's dirty or it's ill prepared, but yeah, if you don't like fish, you're not gonna like it. You know what though? I think that there is a pretty distinct difference between like shellfish and normal fish. Normal fish seem to care a little bit more about you. Shellfish only care about themselves. No, but for seriously, um, shellfish and fish are pretty different. You can like shellfish and not like fish. I'm not too huge on fish. Um, I do love though, like going camping and catching a fish and preparing it by the fire. I've only been able to do it maybe 2 or 3 times in my entire adult life because I'm terrible at fishing. I enjoy doing it and I try and go often, but I'm terrible at it. Um, but yeah, fishing is great. I mean, seafood's good, but I can understand not liking it. I can understand that. Okay. Seafood boil is amazing. Oh, that's okay. That's what I want to hear. Crab legs, lobster, shrimp, corn, and potatoes. Yeah, that sounds amazing. If I ever went to the South, that would be a video that I would make 100%. Going to like a big seafood boil. And you know what? I would save up. I would save up and I would get like the premium experience. Good seafood pasta dish and aces. Seafood bowl is amazing. We have it in Atlanta and had it in Orlando. And let me tell you, the flavor's unreal, but it's usually crawfish, not lobster and crab. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Crawfish, that's fine. I'm down. I'm down. I'm sure there's nothing stopping anyone from putting in a lobster or two. You know, I'm sure there's nothing stopping that. I can just imagine that if you're doing it like as a community, everybody brings different stuff. Like one guy brings a bucket of clams and one guy brings like a bucket of crawdads and stuff like that. What do you guys call the crawdads or crawfish have like different names everywhere. In Canada, you know what we call crawfish or crawdads? We call them Mark. No, we call them crayfish. We call them crayfish. I don't know why. But here in Canada, they're called crayfish. I don't know why we had to include the fish in the title, but that's how it is. Oh, Lord. Well, you don't know, Red Lobster new seafood boil, $54.99. $54.99 American though, right? That's like $90, maybe American, almost, or Canadian, almost $100. But I think if you went with your friends, that would be a lot of fun. I will go to the South one day. They're mostly called crayfish in the US too. Oh, okay. I've heard a lot of people call them crawdads. And it was very confusing to me at first because I'm thinking to myself, those are crayfish. What's going on? But I realized my mistake. You know what's insane? I have a package of... I was cleaning up my room the other day, and I realized that I have a package of shark fin soup just lying around. Look. And it was from 7-Eleven. Isn't that insane? I was cleaning up and I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, it's shark fin soup. One of the saddest fucking dishes ever created. Yeah, seafood at restaurant is ridiculous. Just get off your lazy ass and do it yourself. Quarter the cost. That's mostly the thing is with restaurants here in Canada, at least. I can't speak for where everyone else is, but right now, groceries are unbelievably expensive. I spend about $30 a day on groceries. That's for like my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, my snacks, my Gatorade when I go to the gym. You know, every day I spend $30 on living, right? And it gets me nowhere. You know what I mean? But there are certain things at restaurants that, because groceries are so expensive, it kind of makes sense to eat at a restaurant. Like, for example, there's a pizza place in my town. And it's fucking phenomenal. It's so good. It's really, really good. And you can get yourself, like, my normal order is just a large double pepperoni, double anchovy, double cheese, double sauce, you know? So I get that, delivery with tip, $22, you know? And with a large pizza, I can usually get 4 meals out of it. So that's something that's actually, like, feasible, right? It's much cheaper to just order it than go to the store and buy the dough and buy the sauce and buy the pepperoni and buy the cheese and do all that, right? Another thing now in Canada that seems to be cheaper is a steak. You know, I would much rather go to a restaurant and pay $30 for a steak that will be cooked perfectly, or else I'll send it back until it is cooked perfectly. You know what I mean? I would rather spend $30 and go and have a nice restaurant experience than buy a $25 steak at the store and risk overcooking it or undercooking it or something like that. So there is things that are cheaper to eat out, but it's a huge pain in the ass right now. Justin Trudeau, this fucking guy. Last year we were going through like an inflation crisis because Trump did something, and our dollar went to like 71 cents for an American dollar, which was unbelievably small. And we were going through this inflation, and then this happened in like November, and Justin Trudeau, he comes out and he's like, guys, I'm freezing the cost of all groceries. From now on, no price increases on groceries until January. So he makes this huge fucking deal about how he's not gonna let Canadian things up price things until January. It was 2 months away. It was ridiculous. He got so much flack for it. He's an absolute wiener. Katie's not calling you. Did you upset Katie, buddy? Maybe you came on too strong. Do you have a crush on Katie? I don't even know how old you are. I don't even know what. I'm so confused, Eric. I want to try stir fry so bad. Oh, I had so much stir fry when I was in Japan. Stir fry's really good. Stir fry's really good, especially if they can get like if you go to like a cheap stir fry restaurant, they'll put the stir fry out pretty fast, like they'll kind of rush it, right? But the best stir fry is when all the peppers and stuff like that have like visible burn marks, like little char marks on it and stuff. Oh, good God. Yeah, very delicious. Very delicious. Has anybody ever had takoyaki before? Deep fried. No, they're not deep fried. They're like octopus balls. They're really good. I think I'm going to make them when I move to my new place because they're not hard to make. You can get the batter for them at a Japanese restaurant. At a Japanese grocery store. And then you just need to get an octopus, right? So, boom. Everybody has a flashlight. But can your flashlight do this? I had a dream last night that Nick Bolton kept following me around. It was awful. Okay. Oh God, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Oh, here. There we go. So, guys, thanks for, I really appreciate you guys being there for me over, like, basically starting from March. I've always appreciated you. Oh, obviously, I've always appreciated you. But since March, I just want to say thank you for being here with me. You know, ever since this whole nonsense started, in my living situation and stuff, oh my God, my mental health has gone down. You know, I paid $1,400 for my therapy, right? And that got me 14. It got me 14 weeks of therapy, right? And I signed up for that therapy because I wanted to talk to them about my sewer slide thoughts and stuff like that. But instead, every single meeting I had with them, I just complained about my living situation. So I wasted like $1,500 on that, and I still feel the same. But I just want to say thank you for sticking with me. I've probably been a kind of a pain in the ass lately. Not kind of a pain in the ass, but maybe just like a sad sap. You know what I mean? There will be, you guys will see it. You guys will see it. I think if you watch my latest vlog from Toronto, you'll see like how excited and happy and pumped I am. I'm excited to show that off on the channel. And I think that I think this new house and living situation is really going to inspire me like creatively. You know, I'm going to be able to start doing cooking videos now. I'm going to have my own backyard. I'm going to have like I'm moving up in life, and it's a really nice feeling. So thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Oh Lord, these things are scary. Oh no, why did it change? Oh, it changes? Give me health. Oh, there's a fly in here. Hell no. Oh, I got him! He flew away. I stunned him. Okay. Well, we appreciate you being there as well. I've been struggling with my sobriety lately, so it's nice just not knowing I'm alone and hang out. Hey, man, I've been really struggling with energy drinks. I've been really struggling with energy drinks for the last like month. I've been trying. You know this, Richard. I've talked to you about it. For the last month, I've been better than ever. You know, there was days where I went 16 days and then I fell back into it, and then I went 4 days. You know, but then I get the headaches. Either way, when I move out, I'm changing up like everything. So I'm very excited. Oh God, why am I wearing a toque when it's 34 degrees out? God. All right, guys, I gotta take a quick break, and I'll be right back. You ever get that feeling when your mom's been out for too long and doesn't answer your texts or calls, and you start thinking she got kidnapped or died? Oh no, that's spooky. That's spooky. My mom hasn't texted me back in 6 years.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64が3月14日から16,800円になります。
by Addison。
今始まる新たなボンバー伝説。3D 空間で炸裂する立体新爆発。Nintendo 64で登場。バックボンバーマン。
Killer outfit. Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
あのチョロ Q がついに64で登場。チョロ Q64。転がり回れ、コースを作れ。4人ではちゃめちゃバトルレース。宝チョロ Q64 ついてるよ。64。手に入れた武器を自在に組み合わせて。君だけのロボで戦え。任天堂64カスタムロボ。64今度のカス
スタムロボはタッグで戦う 2on2 バトル。チームプレーの駆け引きがバトルをさらに熱くする。
このロボじゃ地上戦は不利だ。空中戦で行こう。よし行け。よし。
仲間のピンチをチャンスに変える。チェンジのタイミングがバトルの決め手。ロボもパーツもパワーアップ。任天堂64カスタムロボ V2。
First on the scene, first with the news, last in the Journalists Invitational Softball Tournament.
All right, I'm back. Have I eaten Popeyes? I have eaten Popeyes, yes. I've eaten Popeyes many times. Not a huge fan. I prefer PFK, but I gotta put a hat on. I look ridiculous with this light. My hat. Well, going with a toque again, I guess. All right. I hope your mom's all right, buddy. I hope your mom's all right. Maybe the phone died. You know, maybe the phone died. Maybe there's lots of things that could have happened. She could just be busy. Good luck with everything, buddy. Hey, AJ Henry, my man, pound it. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Welcome to my live stream. My name's Kai. Nice to see you. Kai, I'm feeling sad. Will you send me pics of your credit card? No thanks. No thanks. I just need your credit card information. No big deal. Hey bro, quick question. Yeah? Can I borrow your credit card for something? I'll give it back in 20 minutes. I'm so glad that you're doing good, AJ. You've never had an N64 before? Man, that's a shame. That's a shame, my man. The N64, fantastic. On this channel, I'd say I play like 50% Nintendo 64. I also play original Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Switch and a little bit of PS4 as well. It's so nice to meet you, buddy. Oh, there it is. Got the rune. All right. We got the rune. Okay. Oh, spooky. This needs to come off. So hot. Why does it have to be so hot in Canada this summer? The heat in Canada this summer has absolutely ruined my camping plans. Absolutely ruined my camping plans. Because hiking and, like, I can't do strenuous activity in the heat because, like, ever since my cancer, I'm just weak as hell in the heat. I don't know why, but I can't handle it. And, yeah, and I sleeping in a tent in this heat, oh my god. You would wake up and you would be, like, you would have, like, heat stroke. Rosy Red, yes, but, I have Switch Online. Oh, do you have the expansion pack? Do you have the expansion pack, AJ? You can feel free to add me if you want. Yeah. I like the Switch. It's the humidity. Oh, it's awful. It's awful, man. It's awful. I'm hoping that, like, it rained for a little bit. We had a little bit of a storm, but it subsided for now. I'm really hoping, though, that something happens and we get, like, a big rainfall. Like a big rainfall, cool everything off. Because the thing is, I don't mind missing out on some of the hikes that I was planning, right? However, I invested over $1,000 into my gear for these hikes that I'm doing for content for my channel, you know? All winter long, I would buy piece by piece by piece, putting it all together, and I have everything now, you know? So there are 2 hikes that are happening no matter what. The hike to the beach is happening no matter what, and the hike to the provincial park is happening no matter what. I'm just waiting for the time to do it, and I don't even mind if it rains a bit, you know, as long as it's not like a thunderstorm, because I'm using a pretty cheap tent. But I don't mind, like, I'm not waiting for perfect sunny weather. Like, I just want to go and do it. For the one with the provincial park, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the website HipCamp. I've talked about it a couple times on the channel, but it's basically like Airbnb, but for camping and stuff like that. And people rent out like farmland so you can come and camp on it and stuff. And I found a campground or somebody doing that, and it's only half a kilometer away from the entrance. Right now, I'm just saving up to be able to do that, because it's $40 a night. I want to go for 2 nights, $80 plus tax. It'll be like $90. So right now, I have my Switch for sale. Hey, my bro was asking if you could give him a shout out. His name is Zach. Zach, my man. What's going on, Zach? Hounded Zach. Good guy. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. Thank you so much for watching. Your brother's a pretty cool cat. Your brother's a pretty cool cat, I must say. Oh, God, the heat. Ah. Damn it. God, it's hot. Goodness gracious. Okay. So silly. Zach, you know Zach, my name was originally going to be Zach as well. When I was young, well, when I was a baby, my mom wanted to call me Zachariah. And then my dad decided that it was too biblical for like the 90s, I guess. And he just named me Kyle. Like, it came out of nowhere. But I changed my name back in 2021. So now I'm Kai. Just Kai. That's it. You'll have AC next week. Oh, yes, I will have AC next week. I will have AC next week. You know what I'm not gonna have anymore, though, and it's a big deal, is my bidet. I'm gonna have to ask the lady if I can install a bidet in the bathroom. Because losing the bidet, I gotta tell you, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. 600 there. Oh, you know what? I should have bought. Yeah, I should buy some keys. All right. Yeah, I need my bidet. But it'll be nice. One thing that I'm really excited about is I'm going to save $60 a month. I'm going to save $60 a month no matter what, because I can do my laundry in a regular laundry machine, not one that I have to put money into, not anything like that. Dig up the runestone in the haunted cemetery. Okay. Nothing like that. I can just do it, so that'll be great. Your favorite N64 game is Kirby. Yeah, Kirby's a great game. Oh, I forgot where he said for me to go. Oh, in the graveyard? Fields. Airship. Kirby 64 is cool. I beat Kirby 64 on the channel, but I didn't 100% it. There was there was parts of it that I missed. You know how you have to collect all of the. Where is the graveyard? But yeah, I like that game. I like that game. I wish that there was more like 2.5D Haunted Cemetery. Where is the Haunted Cemetery? I wish there was more 2.5D games out on the Switch, not on the Switch, on the N64. In that generation, really, because you had 16-bit games, and I understand that they were feels. Oh, is that Cemetery? Okay. Me and Flipside are having a meme war, and I'm winning. Oh, nice. Nice. I love memes. Yeah, really like Kirby. Really like Kirby. I think that the industry could have done so many beautiful things because 16-bit games look so good, right? So imagine making 16-bit games that still have like kind of the 16-bit graphics, but I'm sure you could put even more pixels into them. But oh god, it's Frankenstein! I'm sure you can put more things into them. But sorry guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm forgetting my words as I'm speaking them. It's very frustrating. Actually, I need to take my medication. Yeah. 16-bit graphics, but with really nice backgrounds. But I sent back on you sending me memes. Oh my. If that's you holding back, I don't want to know what the rest of it is. Oh my. No, that's okay. I like memes. I like memes. I have like 30 people that send me memes every day, though. So it's hard for me to react to every one of them. It is fun, though. It is fun, though. Alright. So the rune must be around here because he said dig it up in the graveyard. He said dig it up in the graveyard, so it's got to be around here somewhere. And there a game on the PS5, an RPG game? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, buddy? A Kirby game on PS5? I don't think so. Is it down here? Dang it. Where's this rune? Oh. Is that it? What's down there? Oh no, it's one of those triple shots. How do I raise it? What do I do with it? Oh, I'll post this after the stream is done. I wrote up like a wanted poster, right? And I'm doing the thing where I'm going to I'm gonna put like 20 of these wanted posters around town, and it's gonna be basically, have you ever been abducted by an alien? I want to hear your story on my YouTube channel. So hopefully we'll get some people coming onto the YouTube channel. We'll have some people coming onto the YouTube channel that believe that they've been abducted by aliens. And that shit should be funny as hell. That should be so fun. because during the interview I'll take it like dead serious, right? Like absolutely dead serious. And then I'll add in critiques to it. But it'll be fun. Oh, 34 gold. You know what I keep forgetting every time I go to the store, and I don't understand why I keep doing it? I guess because I don't want to spend the money. But I always forget to get snacks. Well, I guess I got those chips. I got some chips, so that's okay. Do you guys like the Castlevania series? I'm thinking about playing Castlevania 64 soon. That game kicks ass. Look how many people there are. It's ridiculous. All right. You just hit 10K subs? Don't tease me. It's been teasing me all fucking week. That's awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. It's honestly such a ridiculous feeling. It's just crazy for me. Thank you, you guys. I really, really appreciate you. I would not be where I'm at in my life without you guys, so I really appreciate it. Oh no! Aw, Frankenfurter came out. Gonna get probed. Well, you never know, man. There's some pretty outlandish people out there. You know what I mean? There's some pretty outlandish people out there. Have you ever heard of the secret space program? Have you ever heard of the secret space program? There's people that actually believe that stuff. It's way too much for me to start to explain, but if you want to hear one of the oh no, I'm getting killed by those barrels. If you want to hear one of the funniest conspiracy theories you've ever heard of, look up Oki's Weird Stories. Oki's Weird Stories. Secret Space Program. So funny. Okay. We gotta deal with a lot of these guys now. Oh, is that food? Stop! That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, God. Do graveyards scare you guys? Like, would you have a problem going into a graveyard in the middle of the night when it's like not pitch black, but when it's like really, really dark? I did that a lot in Japan. I love to explore graveyards at night in Japan. They were so spooky. Oh, God! Megumi always thought that I was gonna bring Megumi always thought I was going to bring a ghost home, though, so she got upset with me whenever I would go, so I had to stop telling her that I was going. I love spooky stuff. There's this one statue, in Kyoto. It is very spooky. It's like a probably like a 60-foot Buddha statue, and it's a 60-foot Buddha statue in like at like the end of a giant courtyard, but and then right behind the statue is the mountains, and it's absolutely stunning, but at night it is the creepiest fucking thing because they don't light it up. You know, because it's kind of in a because it's kind of in, as I said, it was at like the end of like this big courtyard area. It's not necessarily open to the public at night, so that whole area is locked up. But if you're on foot, you can go up and at least like see the statue, like not even go into the courtyard because the statue's huge, right? And I gotta tell you, it is creepy. It is creepy because it's not lit up. So you basically just see like the silhouette of it. But then when you get closer to it, you can actually, it's very scary. Not scary, but it's creepy. I love it though. I love it. One of the creepiest things that I've ever done in my life, and I'm so pissed about it, because when I tried to film it, it just didn't work. In Kyoto, there's a graveyard on the side of the mountain, and it's an ancient graveyard. Not ancient, but it's I think it's from like the 1200s or like the 1300s. It's a very, very, very old graveyard, and it's on the side of the mountain. And when you're climbing up the mountain, you don't necessarily need to climb up. There's a path, you know. But when you're going up it, there's all of these statues, like just standing there, like on the pathway. And when I went, I was going in complete darkness because I forgot to bring my good flashlight with me to Kyoto. I brought my good flashlight with me to Japan, but I forgot to bring it to Kyoto when I went on that trip. So I just went and I bought like a dollar store flashlight, and I tried to use that. It basically broke by the time that I got to the graveyard, and then I was sitting in the graveyard, basically in like the pitch black, and I was just looking down over the mountain, over all of Kyoto with the lights on and everything like that. It was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in my entire life. It was so cool, but very spooky. And I was so pissed that I couldn't film it because I tried to film it, but because the flashlight was so dim, I might as well have just used the flashlight on the phone, you know? I couldn't get any usable footage out of it. It was such a shame. I will go back though. I actually hey sexy, what's going on? I actually had a conversation with my friend Kenji at the hotel that I stay at in Tokyo, in Kyoto. See, I had a big convo with him today. And I'm gonna stay at that hotel for either 1 or 2 months because I want to live in Kyoto for a while. When I do that, I will go back up there many times with a very good flashlight. Bro, Crunchyroll officially liked my comment. Hey, that's really cool. My boots arrived and now I can kick, stomp like a good soldier. Oh, that's really cool. Also, I was watching Diorama making of, and it is incredible how well the things are done. Dioramas? Like models and stuff like that? Absolutely. I've never really talked about it on the channel, but I have like a fascination with like miniatures, like for example, like when people build a really nice train set, you know, and they have like all the little buildings and they have like they have like little power lines and everything. I find that stuff to be absolutely so cool. So cool. All right, guys, in memory of Hulk, I'll be right back.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes again.
毎日
Sunday,
毎
Monday,
日
Tuesday,
日立の
Wednesday,
細長
Thursday,
静
Friday,
か
Saturday,
サラサラ
Sunday comes again.
きれいな空気体には細長が気持ちいいんです日立のビッグフローウェルネス
It's here. Batman, the video game. From Sunsoft. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let the Bat battle begin.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that Ray Junke, Bayou Billy. For the first time ever, Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving and shooting, and of course, zapping. In one swamp, stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really give me riled now.
Bigfoot. Based on the national craze of monster trucks with wheels and suspensions big enough to literally drive over rows of cars and uncharted terrain. It's crunchin', munchin', crash and bash, off-road action that's guaranteed to be one of the most exciting video games ever.
Cabal, the fiercest terror force of all. Think you can wipe out the world's toughest terrorists? Fools! They've got thugs, choppers, jet fighters, go it alone or get help. But if you fail, you'll end up like me. Cabal, for your Nintendo.
If you can keep on top of these California games, you'll know you're incredible. 6 great fun-in-the-sun games for your Nintendo. Roller skating, foot bag, totally awesome skateboarding. BMX racing, so exciting. Oh, it's like the real deal. Master all 6. You'll be like king of the beach. California games for your Nintendo.
Hello and welcome to the Caveman Games. Let's go down to the mate toss. Grub spinning his mate. Thrower! Nice bounce, Crudla. Sounds like it's time for clubbing. There's the finger bait. Yes! Sucker! Now for the dino ball. Eat him! Eat him! No post-game interview there.
All right. Sorry about that. The House of the Kai 2. Hey, you know what I found out the other day? In Japan, I don't know if I'm sure that it'll probably come to America, but in Japan, they just released it's kind of like a House of the Dead style, it's kind of like a House of the Dead style shooting game, like a light gun game, but it's completely based off of Resident Evil 2 Remake. So it's an arcade game where you go through Resident Evil 2 Remake, but you do it with light guns and stuff like that. That is so cool. That is so cool. When's the pool part? I can't afford it anymore, man. I can't afford it. It's just too much. I just can't afford it right now, buddy. I wanted to do it, but you know, the risk of the thing popping, and like flooding the apartment, that would be really bad. Yo, is Homewood Health Center a shithole like they have me going on the 30th? Wow, that's amazing. No, it's not a shithole at all. At all. I don't know why anybody would say it's a shithole. It's very nice. No, if you're going on the 30th, good for you. Good for you. Feel free, buddy, Ethan. Feel free to add me on Instagram. My Instagram's in the description. This is actually really kind of exciting for me. If you want, shoot me a message on Instagram, and I would love to be there for you while you're going through that. I'm sure you're gonna have like questions while you're there, and I want to let you know that you can contact me any time of the day or night if you have a problem or anything like that. Please feel free to contact me. Homewood is good. Homewood is good. The food is amazing. The food is amazing, actually. The food is really good. The food is really good. They never have food that's like it's not cafeteria food. It's more like buffet food, but it's good. And the meatloaf is absolutely amazing. But here's a little tip for you, a little hack, right? Um, if you just want a simple roasted chicken, like a quarter of a roasted chicken, right? Um, talk to when you get there, you're going to be talking to a lot of doctors and stuff. There's going to be a dietitian there. There's going to be somebody who talks to you about your diet and your eating and stuff like that. Mention to them that you eat primarily roasted chicken kind of thing. Just mention it, and you can get that basically for every meal. They'll have one waiting for you. I found that was nice because sometimes you just don't want what's on the menu, because it's not like they're gonna have meatloaf and chicken and they're gonna have one item for dinner, right? But having the it's like a rotisserie chicken, having that as like a backup if you don't like what you're getting served, it's a great backup. Will do. Going for the addictions program. Good for you, man. They saved my life. They saved my life. Absolutely, they saved my life. Great place. I would highly, highly recommend it. As a matter of fact, I've been sober now for almost 4 years. I was in the addiction program too. I was an alcoholic. But you'll find out when you're in the addiction program that it doesn't matter what you're addicted to. Everybody's treated the same. You know, there's no hierarchy of, oh, I drank 20 beers, so I'm more addicted than you are. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that. You're going to learn a lot of really good stuff. I hope that you enjoy sports, because there's a lot of sports. They actually have this is a great time to go too during the summer, because they have tennis courts there, they have basketball courts there, they have a baseball field there. And then inside they have a full gymnasium and again basketball inside. There's a gym that you can go to, and it has massage chairs. And when I was there, I'm really big into gym culture now, but when I went to rehab, I wasn't into it. But I would still go to the gym for an hour every day just to sit in the massage chairs and get a massage. You know? Good job, brother. Hoping to get sober too, struggling with the alcohol too. Hey, well, you know what, buddy? My channel is called Life of Kai, but I only changed it this month. My channel used to be called Sober Living, and I would show people that there's a lot of hope in getting sober, because since I got sober, I've been to Japan 3 times. I fell in love and got engaged with a Japanese girl. I went to New York City. I went to Istanbul. And it's only been like 4 years, you know? So what I was doing with my channel is, with my travel stuff, is I want to show people that you can have a lot of fun without, because I'm sure that you're probably pretty scared of like having fun in the future, like going to concerts or going to parties or going to any kind of event, right? I'm sure that you have a fear in yourself that says, like, what am I going to do in these situations when, oh, don't tell me it froze. Oh no, this is the second time this game is froze. Oh no. Damn it. Yeah, buddy. I'm only 21, buddy. That is so amazing, because I was heavy into my addiction from when I turned 20 until I was 30, and I actually drank so much during my addiction that I don't remember my 20s at all. I don't remember them at all. And that's a very, very sad thing. So take it from me, man. You're at a perfect age. to get sober, you know. Yeah, and you know what? Getting sober at this age is great too because you can always just say, "Hey, you know, when I was younger, when I was a kid, when I was growing up, I did some silly things, but now as an adult, I'm much better." You know what I mean? So that's amazing. That's amazing. The only thing that I will give you advice on is you're going to meet you're going to meet two different kinds of people there. So, there are going to be people that are there because they genuinely want to get sober, right? They've paid for it. Like when I went, I paid for it out of pocket, and it was, I'm sure you know, it's like $16,000. Um, so there are people that go there with the best intention of quitting, but there are also going to be people there that are there because they've done something criminal, or they've done not something bad criminal. Maybe they drove drunk or something, which is bad, but there's going to be people there that are only there because they have to pass a course, whether it's for their job, to keep their job, or whether it's a legal thing, but they don't necessarily care about getting sober. They just need to get through the course. I would say 100% avoid those people because they're not going to be good for you. You're probably going to see people drinking inside of rehab. Because it's like jail, you know, that stuff will get in, you know, it will get in. I'm sure that during your 30-day stay, probably one or two people will get busted for it and they'll get kicked out, you know, because you get piss tested all the time, right? Um, so stay away from those people. They're not in any way going to be good for you. Also, you're going to have to do a lot of like group therapy. One big part of it is you do this group where you're basically in a group of 10 people and you go down to the classroom. And oh, I'm so happy that I get to talk to you about this, buddy, because since I changed the name of my channel, I haven't been able to talk about it. How the fuck do they sneak it in? I was told they tested and randomly search. Oh, they do. They do, but there's morons. There's morons. There's going to be people that stick stuff up their butt. There's going to be people that have people bring them in stuff. Trust me, it's just like jail. You know, you're going to find it. And it's usually going to be the people that are there because they're like court mandated to be there, right? Also, it's pretty easy to make your own alcohol. Like if you take apple juice from the cafeteria and sugar and bread and all that, like stuff like that. So they'll make that too, but they do get caught. They do get caught and they do get kicked out. So try not to associate with any of that kind of stuff. When you're in these groups, right? When you're in these groups, you'll be put in like a group of 10 people, and your class will be like 2 hours long, and every single person will have like 20 minutes to just talk about anything. Usually talk about things that are bothering them, or talk about traumas they had, or stuff like that. And the whole audience, well, the whole group just listens. You're not allowed to give advice. You're not allowed to give advice in these groups. You're only allowed to like offer like an ear to listen to and stuff like that. And a lot of people are very, very shy. And I totally get that. I totally get that. Most people will open up by like the second or third week. I suggest for you, just take the dive, just like you would into like a cold pool or something like that, and just open up right on the first day. You know, be as open as possible, because one, you're never going to see these people again, right? You're never going to see these people again. Nothing that you say or do inside the hospital will ever be seen by anybody ever again. Everything you say is completely confidential. So you're gonna see that a lot of people are very nervous about talking, and that's totally normal and totally fine. Um, but if you only start to open up on like the third week, you'll say to yourself, "Damn, this is really helpful. I should have opened up sooner." So that's a little advice. Be open, be honest. When I was going through, I had to admit to some pretty insane things, you know. Um, but there's no judgment there. There's no judgment there, you know, because you're gonna meet people that do gay for pay regularly. You're gonna meet people that are escorts. You're gonna meet, you know, there's no judgment there, and it's really helpful. It's really helpful. Another thing that'll happen is you'll have to go to AA meetings or NA meetings and stuff like that, right? Again, at those meetings, they're gonna give you like a card that you have to like read. Like everybody will do like a reading kind of thing, and they'll give you a card and you have to read it. When you do that, be confident. You know, don't read it like, oh well, this is, be confident, you know, because basically you are training for like a world championship match, right? And at the end of the program, you go through this little ceremony where they give you like a badge and everything. So just imagine this whole program is you training to lead up to that huge title match, and then on the last day you're gonna win the title. You know what I mean? They take your phone for 72 hours. When I went, they took your phone for a week. However, if they deemed you like responsible, I think you can get it back in 72 hours. You will have it during your time there. You will have, you might have to go through a couple days of it, but basically when you go there, you're gonna get like evaluated. You're gonna get evaluated mentally. They're gonna evaluate you, right? Because they need to figure out like where to put you, right? So when I went in, I actually went to Homewood twice, and usually on the very first day that you get to Homewood, you're kind of stuck to your ward. You'll be it's kind of like a hospital ward, but more like apartments kind of thing. Like you'll be stuck there for like a day or two just until they run medical tests and stuff like that. But because I had already been there before and I really was enthusiastic, when I was really enthusiastic about it, they let me go play basketball that night, you know? So as long as you're really positive and you say, hey, you know, I'm here to get sober, let's do it, you should be able to get access to your stuff pretty soon. Dude, our experience at rehab was completely different. Yeah, but Isaac, this person here, Ethan, he's going to the same rehab that I went to. He's going to the exact same rehab that I went to, so I can give him like perfect advice. I can give him perfect advice. Another piece of advice that I give you is don't look up really reviews of the rehab center. Because they're not accurate at all. A lot of the reviews on the thing are from people that got kicked out for breaking the rules. So don't take those kind of reviews into consideration. I'm telling you, it saved my life, and it'll save your life too. Bro, you're a legend. I'll add you on Instagram and chat for you as well when I'm there. This is cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you've got any questions while you're down there, because you're gonna have different projects that you have to work on. You know what's really cool though? You do a ceramics class. You do a ceramics class. Do I have anything I can show you from it? Hold on. Yes. So they have you doing like activities like every day. They have you doing like activities every day. And one day you'll have like ceramic class. One day you'll be working in like an indoor garden doing like really cool they'll keep you busy, man. They'll keep you busy. The best advice I can give you though is be really positive. You know, be positive. And another thing that might help, um, it really helped me, is after a week or two, if you get comfortable, and hopefully I can help you get comfortable with that. After a week or two, are you doing the 45-day program? Yeah, if you're doing the 45-day program, you're going to be pretty comfortable after like 2 weeks. You know, the first 5 days are going to be strange, but after 2 weeks, you'll be really comfortable. Um, Basically every Monday and every Friday, new people come in. So when you are comfortable and you see these new people come in, go up to them and introduce yourself and say, hey, you know, I've been here for a couple weeks. Let me show you around. I know that it's scary, um, because it is scary for a lot of people, you know. But if they come in and they automatically have somebody there that's like, hey, man, I'm here to help. You know, if you need anything, I can show you around. It's good to see you. Automatically, you have a friend. Um, and you can make some great uh, connections with people there. It's really nice. You might even, you might even. I ended up having a intimate relationship while I was there. I I don't tell anybody though, because you can get kicked out for it. Don't tell anybody. But I did end up having an intimate relationship there. So rehab can be a pretty solid thing. I like to think of it as summer camp for adults, but without alcohol. Because while it does suck, they have you doing so many activities all the time, that it you don't really have any free time. You know, you have free time at lunch. You have an hour of free time at lunch, and then like after 6 p.m. you have free time. But by then you're just exhausted. You want to lie down. But yes, another thing, and the last thing I'll tell you, because I don't want to alienate the whole chat or anything, but you're gonna hear a lot of people complaining about different nurses and different nonsense. You're gonna hear a lot of, oh, this nurse sucks, oh, this nurse sucks, blah blah blah. Um, all of these people are sour because they've broken the rules and got caught for it. Okay. The nurses that work there are some of the kindest people that I've ever met in my life. So if anybody says, "Oh, watch out for this lady. She's a bitch," you know, take that with a heavy grain of salt, because it's usually coming from somebody um who has no problem like breaking the rules and stuff, you know. Armor, magic, speed, strength. I've never gotten strength before. But yeah, good luck with everything. 42 days. Yeah, that's the same program that I did. That's the same program that I did. You're gonna come out with so many trinkets. Like you're gonna come home with like a box full of stuff that you made. It's really cool. Also, um, you can order food to the to the place. If you don't like what's for dinner, you can order yourself a pizza. You know, you can get Instacart. There'll be a little kitchen there. There'll be a little kitchen there that you'll probably have like half a shelf worth of space. Um, so you'll be able to like do something like Instacart, you know, if you want groceries, if you want snacks, if you want all of that, um, you can just Instacart it. You can order yourself food if you want. You can even order yourself Amazon packages. You can order yourself Amazon stuff. However, if you do order like food or Amazon or anything, the people have to take a look at it first. That like they'll open up the burger to see if like people put anything in it and stuff like that. So just stick with a pizza, you know what I mean? But yeah, you can order food. You can you have a lot of independence there. You do have a lot of independence there. The grounds are really nice too. The grounds are um the grounds are very, very nice. You'll have to do like a 45-minute nature walk every day where you just kind of just go walk around. But it's cool. There's also a mansion that's on the grounds that was built in like the early 1800s, and you can go on a tour of it. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm really excited for you, buddy. I'm really excited for you. And I'm really happy that you randomly found my channel. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, when I was going through rehab, I didn't really have any I really didn't have any friends behind me because at that point in my life I had ruined so many friendships, right? So I went through it completely alone. So I'm glad that I found somebody that I can help. So, you know, if you got any worries, let me know. Hey, Sleepy, my man. Did you get the video I sent you? Did you get the video I sent you? Yeah, Ethan. Oh, and also Ethan, YouTube is blocked when you're there. Oh, I guess if you're using your own phone, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Oh God, it's Frankenstein. Oh, I don't have oh no. You got a cool shirt? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What does it say? Is it one of my Osaka Seafood Concern shirts? Is it one of my spooky shirts on sale right now? Save 15% with the promo code? Stop! God! Yell at my phone, hopefully they give it back. They will give it back. The max that they'll take it for is a week. But you'll get it back in a few days. Yeah, you'll get it back in a few days. And you know what? During that time, there are computers. There's computers. There's like a library. So if you want to check your emails, if you want to check your Facebook, if you want to check stuff like that, you can go to the library and check on stuff like that. I'm not unstable whatsoever. I'm fully coherent. Just have a substance issue. No, I totally feel you. I totally feel you. And yeah, as long as you just present yourself, I mean, they're doctors, they'll see. But as long as you just say, hey guys, like I'm here to try my best and I'm excited for it and you know, let's do it, you know? They'll look a lot different than you know, if you come in drugged up. Because what a lot of people will do, is they'll take a heavy dose of their drug of choice the moment before they go into rehab. I've seen people like shooting up heroin in the parking lot right before they went into rehab, right? Because it's like their very last time kind of thing. So as long as you don't go in like that, you know what I mean? You should be a-okay. You should be a-okay. And just be enthusiastic, you know, because this is a time in your life to completely reinvent yourself. Sleepy, my man, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? I tried to send you something earlier. I don't know if you got it. God, this level sucks. Okay, I need to figure out a better strategy here. I'm gonna sell some of the items that I don't use, and I'm gonna buy that big shield. Okay. The only weird thing was the no cigarette policy. Yeah, that does suck. That does suck. But you know what, buddy? If you are a smoker, you can get nicotine gum the entire time. You can also ask for a nicotine inhaler, like the Nicorette. It's just like a plastic tube that has like a little cartridge that goes into it. It's not a vaporizer at all. But when I went, I was a heavy smoker, and having that thing to be able to suck on and still actually get nicotine, um, you can do that. You can do that. You can get patches. You can get like smoking cessation stuff. Just don't ever wear a patch to sleep because you'll have horrific nightmares. All right, I'm looking at your thing. I'm looking at your thing. What's your thing? This is the shirt? Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah, that's really cool, man. That's really cool. Oh wow, I didn't know they had gum. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're a hospital. It is a hospital, so they'll have gum for you, and you can get a lot of it too. Like you can get. I think I was chewing an entire pack a day because I was like a 2 pack a day smoker. All I would do is drink and smoke cigarettes. That's all I would do. Um, and yeah, they give you a lot. They give you a lot. I will be back in just 2 minutes. I hope you're still here when I get back. If you have any other questions, let me know. I will be right back.
私自分の部屋が欲しいの。ちょっと早いかな。君だけの部屋を動物の森に作ろう。家具を揃えたりおしゃれをしたり手紙を書いたりアルバイトも。さあ何から始めようかな。パパも住んでいいかな。任天堂64動物の森。パパの部屋どう？いいじゃないか。4人まです。64自分の部屋が欲しいの。ちょっと早いかな。動物の森に君だけの部屋を作ろう。家具を揃えたりおしゃれをしたり。さあ何から始める？任天堂64動物の森。パパも住んでみる
Nukem Zero Hour for Nintendo 64. For mature audiences only.
Oh. 13 weapons, 40 new and returning characters, hundreds of new puzzles to solve, and 15 larger-than-life 3D levels. Earthworm Jim 3D. Get in, or get out.
Excitebike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone. Sorry. Excitebike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone.
たもかっこいいねなんて言ってる場合じゃないよ。ほらほら見て見て、ナイスジャンプナイスターン。俺ってかっこいいね。どうなのよこの走り、すっげえの。やればできるもんだこれが。こいつは手強いコースだぜ。技を磨いて駆け抜けろ。任天堂エキサイトバイク64。
F1 World Grand Prix sur Nintendo 64, vous n'en reviendrez pas.
あの時あのコーナーさえクリアしていたら、あの時あの雨さえ止んでいたら、君のテクニックがもう一つの結末を作る。任天堂64 F1 ワールドグランプリ。
Non mais t'as vu ça? Est-ce que tu l'as vu? Mais Matt, sans deck, Matt!
Inutile de revoir ces images. Allez, revoyons-les. F1 World Grand Prix 2 sur Nintendo 64.
Et pour que le deuxième de la course ne soit pas en reste,
T'as vu ça, mon gars?
ファミスタシリーズ最強のゲーム決めるぜ。ナムコファミスタ64登場。64
僕は強い武器を作りたい。僕は何度も挑戦したい。
Alright guys, I'm back in my spooky room. Ooh. Alright. Fallen DM'd you. Alright, I hit you back. Oh, I forgot to get the stuff. Okay. So guys, it's so nice to hang out. This is a very successful stream. I've managed to reach somebody and possibly help them out. This is fantastic. Fantastic. It's what I live for, my friends. It's what I live for. If I have any other advice, I'll let you know. The videos that I made back at Homewood, I didn't have any YouTube personality whatsoever. Those videos were made, first of all, they were made like days after I got sober. Yeah, they were rough, but I still think that the advice stands. I have a video up that says 10 things to bring to rehab. Check that out. I still think it's pretty prominent. Flipside, how are you feeling, buddy? How often as a Floridian do you go to Disneyland or Disney World, whatever one's in Florida? How often do you go? Is that something that you enjoy? I don't think I'd really enjoy Disneyland. I wouldn't be against it. I'm looking forward to going to the Sanrio, like the Hello Kitty theme park, Puroland in Tokyo. I'm so excited to go to that. But Disneyland, I don't think, because I don't really have that much. I guess I don't really. Oh, I was going to use the thing. I don't really have that much history with Disney too much. I watched it a lot when I was a kid, but not really. You go. Oh Jesus. You go once a year? That seems pretty normal. The new DK Land. I would love to see the new DK Land too. That's not at Disney though. That's at Orlando, right? Or Universal? Yeah, I went to Super Nintendo World, and that was a lot of fun. I would love to see the DK Land. I love seeing any kind of representation of a video game Oh god. I love to see any kind of representation of a video game in real life. When is the new DK land finished? I heard about it, but I didn't know if it was complete or if it was just like a concept. I didn't know if it was complete or just a concept. Halloween Horror Nights again this year? Is that at Disneyland or Universal? You should film it, buddy. You should film it. You should make a vlog. I don't know if you're really into that, but that'd be so interesting. For the 10,000 sub celebration, whenever I hit it, I have no idea why it's taking so long because I usually gain like 20 to 30 subs a day. I don't know what the hell's been going on. But whenever I do that, we're gonna go to Canada's Wonderland, and Canada's Wonderland is the biggest theme park in Canada, so that'll be cool. That'll be cool. I'm gonna try and get over my fears by going on the biggest roller coasters. All right. Oop. There we go. Nothing but darkness and stray. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I went to a couple of the Halloween. We have something called Halloween Haunt, which I'm pretty sure is going to be like the same thing as there. And they take Canada's Wonderland and they decorate it. Actually, that would be really fun for a vlog. They decorate it, but the problem is they have these people, like they have like costumed people that just like run around and scare you. And I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that because I have PTSD and loud noises and like sudden stuff really sets me off. You know, it really sets me off and I just can't do it. I would be scared of punching someone in the face. And not because like I'm mad at them, but just like as a reflex kind of thing. Like if I was walking, right, and this actually happened to my friend. He was walking and he went up to a trash can, right, and there was a trash can beside the trash can, and when he went to throw out his garbage, this clown pops out of the trash can. Sorry about the novel of a response. Oh, no worry. Oh, that's not a novel, buddy. That's not a novel. I'll read it on my next break. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, we gotta find the rune in this level. The guy said that we have to dig it up. So I'm guessing that it's in one of these graves. I don't get it though. What kind of sorcery is this? They dress up as trash cans to scare the shit out of you. Oh, see? Yeah. Yeah. They do dress up as trash cans to scare the shit out of you. That's what I was saying. God. Yeah, I would be really scared that I would accidentally assault somebody. Or, like, if somebody came up to me, like, from behind, if somebody came up from like, behind, like, I don't know. So I don't think that I'd be a part of that. But I get why it would be fun. What I would love to do, though, and it's a shame that even though I live pretty close to farmland, like I'm like 20 minutes away from just absolute farmland, um, there's no um, there's no mazes anymore, like corn mazes. Oh, I think it would be so cool to do a corn maze, and it wouldn't even need to be on Halloween night, but just doing a corn maze at night. Oh, I think that would be so cool. Yeah, I went to a haunted house type place where I was a kid, and my parents pointed me out a guy who was chasing people with a chainsaw. Oh, it's scary, man. Well, when I was a kid, a really popular thing. The thing is, I only got PTSD during my alcoholism, right? Um, if you take a look at my most popular video, you'll see why I got PTSD. But ever since then, it's been a problem. But when I was a kid, I loved that kind of stuff. I love the scare houses. When I was young, it was a big tradition in my neighborhood where people would set up like haunted houses in their garage, you know, or what they would do is they would work because it was suburbia, right? So houses are right beside each other. What they would do is they would do like a haunted backyard, and they would turn the middle of the house into like a walkway full of scary stuff and stuff like that. Um, so I did that stuff a lot when I was a kid, but I just couldn't handle it now. It's fun to smoke a lot before we go. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. When I went one year, me and my work went. Me and my because I worked at a tattoo shop, so of course we had to do something alternative. You know what I mean? We couldn't just go to a nice dinner paid for by the owner. No, we had to do something alternative. So we went to we went there, but we weren't on the clock or anything, and me and a couple friends did mushrooms. Me and a couple friends did mushrooms. And you got to remember that it was at the theme park. And while they do have like a section of the theme park, like sectioned off for like their Halloween celebration, the rest of the theme park is still open, right? So, yeah, when I was young, a big thing me and my friends would do is take mushrooms and go to the amusement park. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, you know, but mushrooms aren't really a like I wouldn't consider them an issue. Haunted houses are no fun anymore. Just not scary. Yeah, well, it's probably because you're an adult. It's probably because you're an adult that it's not scary anymore. You know, a lot of things lose their luster when you're an adult. But it's fun. I really like I'm a big wrestling fan, right? So I'm pretty big into suspension of disbelief. I like to, if I'm part of an experience, I like to experience it, right? Like when I go to medieval times, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of medieval times before, but it's like a dinner theater where they put on an entire like medieval show with horses and knights fighting and everything like that. And it's fucking awesome. And when I go there, oh, buddy, I'm back in the fucking 1500s, you know? I like that stuff. But when it comes to something where I could punch someone, and that's the biggest thing. I'm not worried about like having an anxiety attack or having a panic attack or having a an episode or anything like that. I'm not worried about that. I'm specifically worried about accidentally clocking somebody in the face. Yes, I have a cup from there. Oh, awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, Jeff had to Jeff couldn't come to the meetup in August, so now nobody can come to the meetup. I'm still gonna post it for people to come if they want to, but I totally understand where Jeff's coming from, 1,000,000%. Um, 1,000,000%. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be making the vlog that me and Jeff were going to make. Me and Jeff were going to make a big vlog where we went to the medieval times, and we went to I'm still doing that, even though I'll be doing it on my own unless somebody else wants to come. I still will be doing it, so keep a lookout for that. Oh god, look at my health. Oh lord. How do I get in there? What is this sorcery? I still haven't found the rune yet. Where the fuck has Jeff been? He just doesn't have. He's living like at his parents', I think, right now. He's like in between a move and he doesn't have a laptop and he doesn't really have much privacy and stuff. And he's been busy like looking for work and everything. I talk to him nearly every day. But he's just a busy guy. Fly high, Jeff. We'll meet Jeff eventually. I have a gift for him though that I got in Istanbul. Let me show it to you guys. Jeff's seen it before, so it's not a spoiler or anything. Oh, did I pack it up? I think I'm gonna pack it up. Oh shoot. Yeah, I got him a shirt in Istanbul, and I got him a pair of slippers. All right. He will return one day. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Just because he's not in my specific chat, you know. We're still buddies. Still buddies. Everything's good. Oh, Lord. Look at my health. Oh, you know what I need? This. There. Hell yeah. But where's the rune? Where is the rune at? Oh, this weapon's so overpowered. Oh, God! Oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. Okay, I think that's it. How many more hits do I have? 1. Wow, that was very useful. That was very useful. Tuck jobs? Who wants to tuck jobs? Do you guys ever watch Reno 911? Whenever I think of tuck jobs, I always think of, I think his name was Terry. Terry from Reno 911, the guy who's always getting arrested for like being like a male prostitute and like all these ridiculous things. Where he's like, we've been called here to tacos. And apparently there's a man giving tuck jobs in the bathroom. Then Terry comes out. Oh, that's a funny show. Terry, how much were you giving tuck jobs for? $3.50. Terry, a taco is $4.99. Why aren't you charging more than a taco meal? Well, mine doesn't come with Coke and fries. Tacos, tacos, tacos. Oh, God. Where is this rune? Where is this rune? You know what I think I might do? I think I might switch games, and I think I might play Road Rash. How would you guys feel about that? I think I might switch games and play Road Rash. I don't know. God, I'm still hungry though. I had a big chicken sandwich, and I'm still a hungry kind of guy. Damn it. Some of these have to disappear, right? You must find a switch. Well, yeah. Oh, I think I got something. Where's this switch at? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe. Ah, perfect. I need tucked in with Snuggles and a juice box with a bendy straw. Oh my. Oh my. With a bendy straw, specifically. Oh God, my health. Oh Lord. Do you guys remember, do you guys remember the Hercules game that was for the Nintendo 64? So there was a Hercules game for the Nintendo 64, but it wasn't based off of Disney's Hercules. It was based off like the TV show Hercules. But there was a Disney's Hercules game that was released for PlayStation 1, you know? So, when I was young, I played, oh God! Oh, it killed me! Damn it! Well, I didn't find the rune anyway. High C Orange Lava Burst? I haven't had a juice box in years. I haven't had a juice box in many, many, many moons. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch up games. I think I'm gonna Zeta. Yeah, so I wanted the Hercules game, right? And I was a kid, and I was like, Mom, I didn't really understand that games only came out on the PlayStation, or they only came out on the Nintendo 64 at the time, right? Because I was really young. And I asked for Hercules for Christmas, right? And then Christmas comes, and I go to open my Christmas present, and I think it's going to be Hercules, the cartoon game, right? And then it turns out to be Hercules the TV game. And it was weird. It was weird. God. Oy vey. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pick a new game, and I'll be right back.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a night.
All right. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty freaking tired. I still have to have a shower, and I want to have some snacks and stuff. I'm gonna get going for a little bit. Really nice hanging out today. Great stream. I put my bed right here, so if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll probably just jump right back on. But I'm gonna play something different. I want to play Star Wars Rogue Squadron soon. That's gotta get added to the list. Guys, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you.